Hello, and welcome back to the stream. Actually, hang on, the audio isn't really coming through my headphones very well. There we go. Last stream, we derped around in Abelathia's spine and saved Eminellan. I think that's how you pronounce its name. His name. And now, this stream, we're gonna try to save Robaun. Ah, fantastic. Anyway, to the game scene away. Okay, what are we gonna do? Speak with the Xanthiel on the lower decks of Limsa Lominsa. Go to Limsa. Seems easy enough. Got my refilled water bottle with me. Ah. Delicious. Oh, and this time I actually ate something before the stream, so I shouldn't, like, go wander off in the middle to make a sandwich. That's pretty good, right? I think so. Definitely an improvement. Alrighty, we'll recall. Xanthiel Alfino, how are you doing? Good, my boy, my lad, my dude. Speak with his urgent Xanthiel. When you're ready to meet the Admiral, he will admit us to the bridge. Okay. The Admiral has been expecting you. Say the word and I will take you to her. Okay, proceed to the bridge. I want to go to the bridge. With water bottle in hand.
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well.
Voice
I will
acting.
admit, I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
Also a completely different voice actor, I believe.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect.
Hopefully
When
not.
we fled Uldar, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Perhaps.
Sharp as ever, Master Alphino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found. Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana.
Yeah, I remember that cutscene.
There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seedseer and I to lend Robaun a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly...
Nah, he would.
Could it be? I dare not hope.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
She's not actually dead. Oh my goodness, whoever could have predicted this.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Robaun is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Politics.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino.
Am I right? Is it
Following
politics?
his capture, Robaun had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the brass blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
Okay.
The Crystal Braves.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Robaun, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Ninjas! Okay, so yeah, it was technically politics. Lord Lorito didn't actually want Robaun killed, but the Braves did. Understood. Robaun's survival is vital to the Eorzean Alliance. We can ill afford to lose him, but I cannot send troops into Uldar. It would spell the end of the Alliance and war, like as not. If there is to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. Okay. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphino. By way of a first step, you should seek out our Doman contact. You will find her among the frontier hands at Revenant's Toll, working in a kitchen. Okay, seems easy enough. Find the Doman in Revenant's Toll. You know, the place where we just left all the Domans. Mordona, Revenant's Toll. Oh wait, I should talk to you guys. Alphino? The Crystal Braves may no longer answer to me, but that does not absolve me of responsibility. As commander, I am accountable for all the wrongs they have committed, all the havoc they have wreaked. Mirlwib? Though it's useless to dwell on the past, I often wonder if I could have, and should have, done more for you and Robaun that day. Leaving the banquet was tantamount to leaving you and yours for dead. Should you think me craven, I wouldn't hold it against you. I will make it up to you, this I swear. Come what may, know that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn can count on our cooperation. Would that we could join you in rescuing the Flame General, but the Sultanate would not take kindly to a foreign power on their soil, allies or no. Mordona. Politics. Politicking. Woo. Water bottle. Oh, no, up. Okay, so over here then. Oh, hey, Higiri, lower tables would have been nice. Yeah, I bet. Oh, hey, it's Alphino. Master Brother, I knew in my heart that you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh, words cannot well express my relief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the Rising Stones by force. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Excuse me, since then we have remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers while awaiting your return. You have done well by us, and we Domans do not soon forget our debts. We swear to do all within our power to aid you. Good, because I'm gonna need your ninja skills soon enough, Alphino. Could she be the Doman contact of whom the Admiral spoke? She was also the barkeep in the, and the Rising Stones in search of Robaun. Higiri is eager to assist you. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Limsa Lominsa that you were searching for General Robaun. As the Admiral will have informed you, he was recently moved from his cell in the Marasaja pit. At the same juncture, Yu Hase and the 3rd Unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This could be no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice it to say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join the hunt, pray seek out Deware at Highbridge, where I too am bound. Deware? I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that. But we're going to Highbridge. Thanalan, Camp Drybone, fly over to Highbridge, and then we're gonna go to Halatali, because that's where Robaun's being held, because I've already played this mission. I've played this mission twice. This is the 3rd time I'm playing it. But I don't exactly remember the specifics, like... Yeah, they are ninjas, I knew it, Alvino. Yu Hase. The mere mention of the name calls to mind the moment I felt the kiss of cold steel against my neck. Higiri? It has been a while since last I wore this garb. Since I came to Revenant's Toll, my days have been spent in kitchens. Fear not, however, though I have learned to wield a skillet, I have not forgotten the use of a dagger. I knew it, they're all ninjas. Every single one of them are ninjas. I've been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I shall be direct. Yu Hase and his men are bound for Halatali. We believe that this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Ozan is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let us make haste and join him. Why did I think that was a W? Am I dyslexic? I don't think I'm dyslexic. I've never been dyslexic before. Strange. Can you become dyslexic? I don't see why not. 23 years on this earth and I developed dyslexia. Oh joy. Alrighty, Alfino, what do you have to say this time? Robaun's ties to Halatali are well known. That Ilberd should choose this of all places to stage his execution is no coincidence. The fiend! Are there no depths to which he will not stoop? No, there are not. You came at a good time, my friends, but moments ago the traitor Ilberd arrived and entered Halatali. From this we may be certain that General Robaun is being held within. Nice. Yo, I think I actually have... I think after this I'm immediately... Keeping the flame alive. Agate ring of casting. Item comparison. 25, 20... Oh, it's just worse. There's no time to lose. General Aldine may be executed at any moment. You must enter Halatali and free him from his captors. Please see to your preparations and tell me when you're ready to proceed. One of our own will accompany you inside. I'm supposed to be level 53-ish around this. Well, at most, so I'm gonna guess actually like 51. Oh, hey, Yugiri, how are you doing?
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
Oh, hey! Voice acting!
Lady Ugiri!
Master Alphino, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to recall it. For a time I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Does she have an accent now?
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts.
I think so.
Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Robaun is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Chips fedora. I'm gonna do it every time it pops
the
up.
three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you.
Ninjas! Smoke bomb!
With me!
Well, that was quick. Note to self, don't piss off ninjas. Alrighty, let's see. Let's see what this is like. If I remember, we just go in, try to get him, and then we have to run all the way back. Geary Mistwalker, Alfino! Not a soul from the Colosseum to be seen. This bodes ill. Yeah, just a little bit. Take the lead, brother. I shall follow close upon you. Ah, yes. Let the magic man go first. What could go wrong? Up whips, wrong button. Do. Whee! Not exactly sure why you're using your AoE skill when we don't need it, Yugiri. Do. Dodge that. Get my mana back. You know, what are even the chances of getting a Firestarter proc? Doesn't feel very high. Oh, that was a medic. Oops.
Leave this to me.
Cure. Nah, no cures for you. Hey, I got my Firestarter 3. Or my Firestarter proc. And I'm taking 1 damage. Ow. Alrighty. Anything else? Anyone else? Not that I see. My Firestarter proc, no! I got it just to lose it. Robaun! Why are you in this thingy? The General, but where are his captors? I mislike the look of this. General! Hey Robaun, how you doing? You came! Ah! Ah, yes, but we're not out of the woods yet, General. We have to get you out of here. Magitek, right? He's bound by some manner of Magitek device. Yet I dare not force it open. It may well be booby-trapped. I've heard of such devices. The Crystal Braves will possess the key. Let us split up and look for it. That will not be necessary. Oh, who is this? Pray, do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you will not suffer for long. The poison will convey you swiftly into the bosom of Thal, where I hope to join you after the passing of many prosperous years. You asshole! Oh, what's this? We're being poisoned! Not the treachery! Farewell, friends. Oh, and do try to relax. They tell me struggling only makes it worse. Confound it, the mist stifles my healing. Cough, leave me. Sputter, save yourselves. You don't let them escape, brother. Force the gate. Yeah, I'm trying. It's a good thing I'm the DPS man. Ooh, Firestarter proc. Nice. That is an acerbic jam. What the hell? And you're gone. Transpose. Aha, the way is clear. Ow. Ow. The mist remains. We must stop it at the source. Concentrated poison. Powerful I shall tend to the general. Pray, see to the mist and the key. The Braves have the key. Powerful poisons is slowly draining HP while HP recovery via healing magic is reduced. Ugh. Robaun's vitality 51, 52, 51, 53, 52. Do-do-do-do-do. And you're out of heat. Oh, no, not quite. He didn't have a quarter HP left. He had a third. Gotcha. Alrighty, well, where is this key exactly? All of the provocateurs. Well, there's the thing. I can't go up there. Ah, there we go. Yeah, go get him, Alvino. Use cast ruin. Nice. Do-do-do-do-do. Humming atomizer. Do-do-do-do-do. Blizzard 3. Thunder 3. Ice magic. Fire 3. Alrighty, that one's broken. That takes care of the mist. But where are the crystal braves? Oh, I think they're over here. The mist is cleared. Yes, very good. Next to find the key and free Robaun. Lancer Conjurer, you die first. Do-do-do-do. Whee! Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, wrong one. That was almost bad. Ow. Hey. You stunned me. Let's see. Alrighty. This should be the last one, I hope. Identification key. You obtain the identification key. Fantastic. And now I can sprint all the way over here. The key, take it to Robaun. That's what I'm doing, Alvino. At least these things aren't trying to kill me, right? Like in Holotolly Hard. Oh. Those are stalagmites? I want to say stalagmites are on the ground. Whee! Ow. Hey, Robaun. Don't worry, I got the key. You'll be free soon enough. Aha! How you doing, General? My thanks. Cough. Water bottle. Slowly, General. You are yet weak from your ordeal. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. I should have known what a clever contrivance for the warrior light. It's motherfucking Eelbird! Eelbird! You mean to struggle on, then? Very well. If you will stand in my way, I will cut you down like all the rest. Come, challenge! Let's get this over with. Blah. Oh, I'm gonna kick your ass with fire. Fire and lightning! Magics! Oh, hey, the Sultan assistants are here. Crystal Braves to arms. You lie, good sir, and you know it. Whatever it takes to survive. I am no hero, never was, and never will be. No, you don't.
It is nothing.
Ow. Do-do-do-do. Magics. Also, I have a shield now. Can you go away, please? Eelbird of the Dull Blade. Ooh, fire 3.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
Sanguine Blade. Ow. Oh, Alphino's like almost dead. That's nice to see. Alrighty. Oh, wrong one. Damn it. Hey, I got fire star proc, so all's well that ends well, I guess.
For El Amigo!
Ow. Hey, we did it though. He's dead. Fantastic. At least I think he's dead. He gets away though, right? Right, I'm pretty sure he does.
This changes nothing.
That's what you think.
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Yeah, Eelbird.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
You literally told Robaun that you did though.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite. If you think you fight for justice, lad, you'd best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used? By the Scions, the City-States, even the Crystal Braves? They none of them care a whit what you want. Only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland. And I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing. If we ourselves are not free, free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo? Nothing!
Yes, very relatable, but you're still a traitor, so we're gonna try to kill you.
You'll not get away!
We kind of need to get Robaun out of here, Alfino.
No, Master Alphino. Now is not the time.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
It's okay, Robaun. You're one of the cool guys.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
We stand with you. Come on, Robaun. Get up.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lad. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
And now we have a battle of wills. Whose will come out on top?
Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public.
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
What? But how can that be?
Because of the contrivances of the plot demanding her to stay alive. That's why.
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without.
And so we're just gonna walk out of here casually instead of trying to run. Doare. Look at all the ninjas. 3 ninjas. 4 if you count Yuguri. The general is safe. What news without? My lady. Pips Fedora, the guards have been subdued as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There has been no further activity. Then Ilberd and his minions have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. At once, m'lady, Tips Fedora. My goodness. There's been like 3 Tips Fedoras in like 30 minutes. General Aldine, I presume, and the Scions of the 7th Dawn. Yo, we're gonna try to kill you. Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray, do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Waking Sands. Know that Master Oriange awaits you there, along with others sympathetic to your cause. This is no ruse, I assure you. General Aldine, if you will come with me, I have prepared a carriage that you may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. Curtsy. It's okay. Let's go. Well, okay, you agree if you think so. See you later. And I can finally use this last thing. Oh, wait, no, I have to talk to Alfino. I've spoken with Urianger via Link Pearl. He confirms the man's story. Robaun is in safe hands. Let us make our own way to Vesper Bay. Alrighty, now I can use the last Vesper Bay Aetheryte ticket. And now I have no more. Nice. Do-do-do. Whips. There we go. Inventory. The cordials. There we go. Stream. What do you want? What do you want? Absolutely glamorous. Required class job disciple of the hand. Swirigam wants you to learn how to craft glamour prisms. I can just buy them for serpent seals, though. It's not like I need to be able to craft them. Into the waking sands I go. Hey, Ariane.
Praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
You have a different voice actor.
Father!
Hey, Pippin, how you doing?
Pippin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
Papa Sean!
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
You were on the front lines, my guy.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering. And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthor, and member of the Syndicate.
Got it. Thaumaturge Pope. That's cool to know.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young man, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Yes, that is correct. I didn't get the
Why
chance.
ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji.
And it worked.
'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She was never poisoned in the first place.
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I would say Her Grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck Her Grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind.
Oh yeah, you just get all of this dude's money and land and status that you had assassinated by mere coincidence.
You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Yay, voice acting! Woo! Elvino. Laugh Swiss. Yugiri Papashan. Papashan. Dulala, Arnvold, Wigston, Tajimuila, Hanako Berneko, Robaun, Pippin, Urianger, Whirl of a Time, Drop Dead Shiva, Scion Supplier, Waking Sands. Do I have this? I do not have this. Blink. All the dark matter you could ever want. And a music sheet. Arms mender. Oh, none of it's even damaged. Wigsden. We all of us here believe in you. Come what may, we will keep our chins up and forge on for the sake of the realm. No matter how hopeless things seem, I will keep my chin up and press on. It is the least I can do to honor the memory of my fallen comrades. Dulala? If we are to see stability restored to Ul'dah, we must needs set aside our differences. No more can there be monetarists or royalists. Papashan! Thank you for rescuing General Robaun. From the bottom of my heart, to behold him now, gaunt and unkept, it pains me to think of all the hardship he has endured. Maybe he would enjoy some pizzas. Maybe, Papashan, maybe. It avails us not to dwell upon that which we have lost. Nay, we must focus on protecting that which we yet have. Father's spirit burns as fiercely as it ever has. I was proud of him when he ruled the Blood Sands as the Bull of Alamigo, and I am proud of him now. Yugiri? My fellow Domas and I are glad to have been of service in the Flame General's rescue. If there's aught else we can do, know that we are ever at your disposal. Radolf? It will take more than this to end the Scions. Warrior of Light, promise me you'll stand with us to the bitter end. Slavswiss? The world's gone mad indeed when its saviors are branded criminals. My dear sister would be turning in her grave. Entrance to the Solar. Is there even anything in the Solar anymore? Oh, I see the staff's gone. Elfino. Okay, now what are we doing? I had not counted on Prioress Dulala herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved more prescient. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Robaun, we have taken a vital first step towards resolving medals in Ul'dah. We couldn't have done it without you, brother. Thank you. I'll just take that. Hey, jailbreak. To siege or not to siege? That is the question. Alfino is distracted by a call in his link pearl. Now what's going on? Blah, 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 blah. Uh-huh, yeah, sure. Huh? Tataru? Yes, General Robaun is now in safe hands. What? Another assault! Very well, we shall return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. It would seem we face another crisis. The Gervanians are preparing to resume their siege of the Holy See. Though I am loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon Dulala's claims. That being the case, I propose we leave Marshal Terrapin and the others to investigate, and return with all haste to Ishgard. Okay, all haste, you say? Would ley lines increase my haste? With all haste? You know what, I think I'm just gonna... Yes, this is... I'm totally not just sidestepping the issue to get an excuse to get ley lines. I need these. He said with all haste. And it increases my spell speed, so why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I get ley lines? Reduce the spell cast time and recast time and auto attack delay by 15%. Yeah, an additional 15% haste. That's pretty good, right? Well, if I need all haste, hey, Blue Mage. It's such a weird class. Oh, it's so bizarre. Let's see, blue color work. Black books. Calamity Salvage, Recompense Officer. Nono Meta Lale. Milvaneth Sacrarium, dedicated to the worship of Nald, was extensively damaged during the calamity. Repairs continue even to this day, to the great inconvenience of our adherents. Lele. Black books. Lele would entrust you with powerful spells left by Master Kukuruka. Ah, brother, you come at a good time. I have made a remarkable discovery, which I would share with you. After Master Kukuruka passed away, I went to his cell in the Marasaja pit, the cell in which he spent 100 years locked away. My goodness, Lalafels lived for a very long time. I doubted my master, and the guilt of it gnaws at my conscience. In order to atone, I decided to preserve the fruits of his research for future generations. Well, as I thought about sorting through his personal effects, I found a most peculiar slip of parchment bearing a jumble of glyphs and sigils, which I instantly recognized to be a cipher. When I removed the cipher to reveal the hidden words, I could scarce believe my eyes. They described the whereabouts of 2 ancient tomes, the Books of Nald Thal. The tomes are said to contain the secrets of forbidden spells, and their existence has been hidden from even the Thaumaturges Guild. Master Kukuruka entrusted you with his legacy, brother. You would want the tomes to be in your keeping. The first tome is said to be at Nald's Reflection in southern Thanland. Come, let us make haste and retrieve it. Okay. That's right. I don't think I can actually take the teleport door. I actually think I have to like walk over there because there's like a fight scene or something, I think. Bird. Alrighty then, what do we have? What do we got? You know what, maybe I was able to take it. Yeah, because he's still over there. Dang it! I found the first tome, brother. The Book of Nald. It lay not a foam from where the parchment said it would be. But gods! I cannot stop trembling. My blood runs cold simply imagining the havoc that could be wreaked with the knowledge within. Such power must be safeguarded lest it fall into the wrong hands. Let us make haste and retrieve its twin, the Book of Thal. It should be at Thal's Respite. Thanalan. Camp Drybone. Water bottle. Bird. You know, I'm slightly disappointed that it's the company Chocobo and not what you actually named your Chocobo. A slight bit of disappointment, but I understand. Customizing the name every time would be ridiculous. What the hell is that? Is that like a lion with like space wings? It's kinda cool. I think that's exactly what it is. Hey, are you doing the black mage stuff as well? I think he's doing the black mage stuff as well. Lale? Maybe different black mage stuff, not exactly what I'm doing. Brother, the unthinkable has happened! The chest is empty! The Book of Thal is gone! Who could have taken it? Who else could have known? Gods, if the tome's secrets were to be used for evil, this is an absolute disaster! My worries do not end there. Should the Thaumaturge's Guild somehow learn of the tome's existence, they will stop at nothing to seal them away! That cannot be borne! Master Kukuruka has spent his lifetime restoring the knowledge of black magic to the world. We cannot suffer any part of it to be lost. At any rate, there is nothing more to be done here. Let us return to the Sacrarium and reassess the situation. Oh, excuse me. There's nothing left for me here. Okay, goodbye, Mr. Robed Figure. All right, back to Ul'dah. That was a level 50, right? I don't actually get ley lines for that. Well, actually, I could just check the quest and see what the quest rewards are. Yeah, I get nothing for this. Aethernet. Steps of Nod, Miners Guild. Sprint. Lale. I'm sorry you had to see me lose my composure earlier, brother. As I made my way back, I pondered the situation. When I found the chest, it was covered in a century's worth of dust. Some of that dust had been knocked loose by prying hands, and nothing had settled in its place. From this, it can be inferred that the tome was taken recently. Now, the tome we were able to retrieve, the Book of Nald, is enciphered by an enchantment. I think it is safe to assume that its twin benefits from like protection. Such a protection will not be easily circumvented. It will take the thief time. Time enough, I hope, for us to track him down, retrieve the tome, and avert disaster. But enough talk. I shall make some discreet inquiries into the missing tome. Oh, and if you do not mind, I would like to hold on to the Book of Nald for examination. In the meantime, I suggest you continue your training in the dark arts. You may have need of your skills again ere long. Complete. Level 52. Hey, I'm level... Hey, ley lines. Brother, you come at a most opportune time. There's a task I would have you perform. In my search for the Book of Thal, I have drawn upon all my resources in the trading spheres. The tome has not appeared on the black market, nor has it found its way to a private collection. This tells us that the thief has made no effort to sell it. If we consider, then, the fact that he was able to open a magically sealed chest, we may safely assume that the suspect is a mage, and his interest in the tome is personal. However, this individual came to know the existence of black magic. It seems plain he seeks to unlock the tome's secrets. To what end, it is too early to say, but at the very least, we now have a lead. There are scarce few who share our knowledge of black magic. You are three beastmen friends who were present when Master Kukuruka rendered upon his last breath. It may be that the thief's identity is known to one of them. Begin your inquiries at Burgundy Falls, brother. Find out if Kazig Cha has had any suspicious visitors of late. Okay, seems simple enough. Whee! Bird. Oh, excuse me. The Big Bagoli theory. Water bottle. Kazakcha, any strange people of late? Brother, I'm glad to see you again, my friend. What brings you here this day? Oh yeah, has anyone strange come to talk to you? That such tomes should exist. But to answer your question, I have been visited by a suspicious man, and very recently. Though visited fails to capture the nature of our meeting. Not a bell ago, a robed man appeared before me. Join me, he said, and together we shall master the dark arts. A dubious offer, which I naturally declined, but no sooner had the words left my mouth than he unleashed a barrage of spells at me. Though I could scarce believe it, I would swear that the spells he wielded were black magic. I warded off his attacks and countered with spells of my own, and he swiftly turned tail. All this happened but a short while ago. He cannot have gone far since then. If you mean to confront him, you would do well to exercise caution. Though he alone approached me, I felt the presence of others. Okay. Nary a bell ago, he says. Zaya Nelha. What do you want? Wait, this aura? Yes, there's no mistake. You are a black mage, and you will lead me to him. Now speak, or I will make you wish you had. But aren't you a black mage? I have no idea what you're talking about. Your confusion seems genuine. Perhaps you truly do not know. I fear there has been a misunderstanding. I'm not the villain who attacked the Amalja, nor does it appear you are in league with him. I see you are disinclined to believe me. Well, the truth of my words is easily verified. Let us go to Burgundy Falls and see your friend together. I wish to have words with him at any rate. You know what? Fair enough. Yo, Kazig Cha! Is this the dude who tried to kill you? There is a misunderstanding that I wish to clear up. We meet for the first time, and that fact alone should suffice to settle the matter. But for the sake of formality, pray answer this question. Am I the man who attacked you? No, you are not. You bear scant resemblance to the villain. Now that the matter is behind us, allow me to introduce myself. I am Hira Zia Neha of the Conjurers Guild in Gridania. The Seedseer Council has sent me to find a man who wields black magic, the forbidden art of destruction. His trail led me to this area, where I chanced to witness him attacking your Amalja friend. Alas, the villain beat a hasty retreat, and I lost sight of him in the confusion. You approached me shortly thereafter. You may not be connected to the man I seek, but you are a practitioner of the dark arts nonetheless. The aura is telltale, so don't even think to deny it. You must also answer to justice. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. The Book of Nald Hall? Matron preserve, I was not aware that such terrible domes existed. This woman, Lalay, she may well know something useful. I will pay her a visit, and I expect you to be there as well. Okay, goodbye. I take it you intend to continue searching for the mystery black mage. Though I doubt that his skill is a match for yours, he has proven himself unpredictable and dangerous both. Be sure to keep your wits about you. I shall go to Daza and Dozo Malak and apprise them of the situation. For now, you would do well to return to Lalay. You know what? Fair enough, Kazakja. Leyland. And I get ley lines. Yay, ley lines. Whoa. I'm not looking forward to having to dance around within this thing. Because now all of my DPS is linked to this stupid circle. Oh my gosh. By the gods. It's as if she has no ears to listen. Thank Thal you have returned. This man, who I have never seen before, charged up here and started berating me for meddling with forbidden arts. He had the nerve to call me a fool. Thrice. And I will say it again, you are a fool! But the worst fool of all was your master Kukuruka. It is because of him that these miscreants are running rampant. Sigh, let me start again. I know about the Book of Fall, and I know the people who took it. They call themselves the Defiant, and their sole objective is to master the art of destruction. Whoa! The man I have been tasked with finding is their leader. Waldiv is his name, and he used to be a conjurer of Stillglade Fane. Hey, you're a poet and you didn't even know it. The man harbored a deep hunger for power, the power over those he had sworn to protect. Excuse me, in order to satisfy this craving, he began dabbling in the dark arts. Before long, however, his doings were made known to the guild, who summarily banished him. But as he left, he declared that, one day, he will show the world the true power of black magic. For years we heard naught of Waldiv. Some of us dared to hope that his words were but wind. Alas, he has returned, and this could only mean one thing. He is ready to make good on his promise. Well, that's not good. Gods preserve! Are you certain of this? That it is Waldiv who has taken the dome? I don't particularly care if he's going to destroy the entirety of Stillglade Fane. I just want to know if he has the book. I'm afraid so. It is no coincidence that the tome went missing at the same juncture the man reappeared. Even now, he continues instructing his minions in black magic, and every day that passes sees the cult grow into a bigger threat. If we are to move against them, we must do so now. I'd assume that we were dealing with a lone mage, but if it is an entire cult, as you say, I will need to reconsider my plans. Brother! While you went about your investigation, I succeeded in deciphering a new spell in the Book of Nold. It should prove useful in the battles to come. I shall teach it to you forthwith. Nice. What? You mean to fight destruction with more destruction? This can only end in tragedy, I tell you. Nonsense. Listen to me, hearer. Waldiv and his cult may be a menace to the realm, but brother is nothing like them. Master Kukuruka himself entrusted him with his legacy. He will not misuse his power and cause carnage. On that you have my word. I cannot believe what I am hearing. Were the situation not so dire, I would bring you to justice without a moment's hesitation. Fortunately for you, a greater threat looms over us all, and we must cooperate if disaster is to be averted. Your connections have proven useful before, and they may do so again. If you learn aught through them, I will thank you to send me word. But know that I'll not tolerate any interference in my investigation. Goodbye. My goodness, this picked up the dial got turned from like 1 to 15. Gosh. Gods, what an irksome, ignorant, insufferable idiot! To think that we must cooperate with him. Heed not the mutterings of that stuck-up lout. We shall prepare for the gathering storm in our own way. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, the new spell, Ley Lines it is called, and it will be a potent addition to your arsenal. While you go about mastering it, I will make further inquiries on the situation at hand. If there are any developments, you will be the first to know. Yay, Ley Lines! DPS increase! Wow, you have gained ancient knowledge from the Book of Nold. Yay, Ley Lines! Ley Lines can go on R. Lale, a cunning plan, sharp cast ensures the next Scathe, Fire, or Thunder spellcast will, for the first hit, trigger Scathe's additional effect, Firestarter, or Thundercloud. Brother, I've received a letter from 269th Order Mendicant Daza. The Mughals' reach extends further than I had realized, but that Daza would contact us suggests that something is very much amiss. I wait at Bronze Lake, it says, and no more than that. Though perhaps somewhat cryptic, the letter's brevity suggests a sense of urgency. Please hurry to Bronze Lake and investigate the situation. I shall inform Zai Nela of this development, though I doubt the fool can render much assistance. I gave my word that we would cooperate. Bronze Lake, to Lanoska I go. Bird! What do I get for, Between the Lines, an upgrade to Thunder, Triple Cast, and Foul. Despair, Umbral Soul, Xenoglossy, AoE replacements, Amplifier, Paradox. Overall, not that many buttons to press in the grand scheme of things. Brother, I'm glad to see you. Pleased, happy, glad. Kazakh has told me what happened. This is grim news. Yes, yes, grim news indeed. The man Kazakh spoke of approached me too, spoke of the Defiant, said he wanted my knowledge, wisdom, insight, knowledge. I told him I needed time to think, consider, ponder, think. I told him to return later. When he returns, we shall ambush him. Yes, yes, a sound plan, I think. I told him to meet me northeast of Bronze Lake. I shall approach as normal, as bait. Brother, you lie in wait. Ambush, hiding, wait. Lots of rhyming in this quest line, jeez. Well, I mean, if I get Shurkaz. Destination. And I just stand here. Cutscene, cutscene. Do. Oh, there's a bunch of them. You! Are you the leader of the Defiant? My name is Waldiv, and you are a descendant from First Order Patriarch Dagu, yes? Dagu was my ancestor, progenitor, forebear, ancestor. You know him. I've had opportunity to peruse a fascinating tome left by Kukuruka. In it, Dagu is mentioned as a confidant who assisted the master in his studies of the dark arts. It also states that Kukuruka intended to entrust the secrets of his research to those same confidants. I fully expect you to tell me all about these secrets. Then you are wrong, mistaken, incorrect, wrong. I shall reveal nothing to the likes of you. Humph. I'm a busy man, Daza. If you refuse to cooperate, I simply don't have time for you. Wait! Where are you going? You might have made a powerful ally, but as an enemy, you cannot be suffered to live! They said the thing! They said the thing! Oh my gosh! Find out everything he knows, then kill him. Surprise! Oh, hey, guess what? Ley lines. Do I feel the DPS increase? Kinda. Speed! I think it's faster. It kind of feels faster? Like a little bit, like maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna go with a definitely yes. It is at least 15% faster. Thank you, brother. Those Defiant didn't stand a chance. No chance at all. But Waldiv got away. Fled, escaped, got away. Brother, Lale, relate to me what happened. Also, why are there corpses here? These men, were they Defiant mages? Yes, they were. Also, I killed them. You fool! You've killed every last one of them! How do you intend for us to question them now? I knew this would happen. You black mages are quick to wield your destructive powers, but rarely do you consider the consequences. We must return to Lale. Do not think that I'll forget about what you have done here. Bruh. Were you not in full control of your powers? Did your magics run wild? Amok, untamed, wild. Whatever the case, I do know that you saved me. Rescued, protected, saved. Thank you, brother. I owe you my life. You should hurry to Ul'dah. Much as you protected me from the Defiant, I suspect Lale may benefit from protection from that Makote. Yes, yes, hurry to Ul'dah. No, what? Now that you think about it, yeah, my magics were kind of normal-ish. I think. I don't know. I hope they were. Aetherite, Aethernet, Shopcast, Shopcast, yay! I feel like this should be on a more precedent button. I'm gonna put it on Alt-E, and this can go up here. Lale. Oh, I didn't talk to the cat. Brother, Jahanella has been standing there, silently fuming, for quite some time now. What has transpired? I casted magic and then people died. So it was indeed Waldev that stole the Book of Thought. What? So much rhyming, and he has been studying the magics inscribed within. But did truly not a single deviant survive? I somehow doubt that you are fully responsible for... I care not for your doubts. I explicitly told you not to interfere in my investigation. If nothing else, this shows the bloody outcome of a battle between opposing black mages. Fighting destructive power with more destructive power. It's such a thinking that led to the War of the Magi. I'm sure I needn't remind you of the outcome of that war. I strongly recommend you give some thought to just how terrible a force you toy with. Goodbye. And I know, I'm the second highest DPS in the game. It's pretty cool. The War of the Magi. I suppose I cannot blame him for seeing the parallels, a war between forces commanding unimaginably destructive magical power. But black magic is not purely to blame. It was the violent confluence of black and white magic that ultimately led to disaster. It brought about the Sixth's umbral calamity. It is only natural that the risk of a reoccurrence of those terrible events would instill great fear. I know you would never be so reckless as to allow something like that to happen. The problem lies not with black magic, but with the Defiant. I am disinclined to pay heed to Jayanella's words when they run counter to those of Daza, who witnessed the battle firsthand. I find it hard to believe that you would lose control of your powers. There must be some other explanation for the deaths of those mages. It also seems that Waldev is gathering something of a following. To better oppose this growing menace, I shall teach you a new spell I recently deciphered from the Book of Nald. Remember, brother, black magic is not a thing to be feared. As a true black mage, you have the power to control it. I believe in you. At least you do. Sharpcast. And sure as the next Scathefire Thunder... Yeah! And I guess I used that on Thunder, right? You have gained ancient knowledge from the Book of Nald. Sharpcast! Can't wait to get triple cast and just triple cast flare. Okay, you can go here. Actually, these are like super situational, so these are gonna go on the Alt button. Alrighty. 2 more buttons to press to Curthis. Away, Foundation. Water bottle, give me your energy. Aethernet, Foundation, Last Vigil. Poster and Air Night. Oh, there's a bunch of side quests here now. Elfino, I made here with all haste. Let us hear what the Count has to say. Tartaru. Ah, there you are. Sorry for cutting your reunion with General Robaun short. I wouldn't have bothered you, but the city's awash with rumors of another Dravanian attack, and Lord Harshafont was desperate to get hold of you. Speaking of whom, he and the others are waiting for you inside, so you'd better head in. Okay. Master Creed, would you like to go into the house? Yes, I would like to go into the house. Blah 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 blah. My friend, thank you for answering our call with such alacrity. As I'm sure you are now aware, the Dravanians are once more gathering for war. Master Creed, Master Levieux, I must apologize for this abrupt summons, but we thought it best to have Mistress Ataru contact you by the most direct means available. When the observatorium's bells toll, 'tis a warning that cannot be ignored. The Holy See has ordered that we make ready for battle. In case you haven't heard, a band of trappers returning from the west claimed they saw a cloud of dragons big enough to dim the midday sky. Nidhogg's minions gather once more for war. Why is there so much rhyming in the stream? Oh my goodness, I can't get away from it. But I would not have you take up arms in another of our conflicts. When first you came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. If I cannot ensure your safety here, I cannot well accept your aid, much less ask for it. Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are faced with a choice, to remain in a besieged Ishgard or seek sanctuary elsewhere. I would not presume to influence your decision, but I ask that you make it swiftly, lest our enemies force your hand. Nah, we'll help you. You guys are cool. Archiflaw? The coming of the Horde spells ruin for Ishgard, but her knights shall fight to the last to shield her citizens from harm. Eminellen? How many dragons would it take to darken the midday sky, do you think? 1,000? More? Too many, at any rate. Archorel? The observatorium bells have tolled. Either flee this place or make ready for war. I confess, I know not where else you might seek sanctuary, but few places are like to be more perilous than a city under siege. Tataru? What will become of this place? And us? Death will become of us, Alvino, though we flee to the ends of the world, which would seem that no place in this troubled age is free of strife. Once more the Horde descends upon Ishgard, and once more her weary defenders must take up spear and bow. The Count would have us seek shelter from the storm, but I, for one, grow tired of running. If we are to shine the light of dawn, we must do so in the sight of our fellow man, not hunkered in a hole. What say you, brother? I say we bring the fight to them. Humph, we cannot stay here. I would stay and fight. Then fight we shall. Let it never be said that we abandoned our allies in their hour of need. Alfino's way! Alfino is deliberating how best to proceed. Well, easy. We charge in headlong and just slaughter them all. The choice we make this day may have grave implications for our order. It is only right that Tataru should have a say. Come, let us all meet outside and discuss the path that lies before us. Blah 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 blah. Tataru? You're just saying the same things. Cool.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the Horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
Yay, voice acting!
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
Well, the Ishgardians are on speaking terms.
With certain notable exceptions.
Yeah, like Lady Iceheart.
You don't mean Iceheart?
Oh, that's exactly what we mean, Tataru.
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not?
Yes, she did.
Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Hey, Estinian, how you doing?
Estinian?
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However,
The mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare. Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I for one would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your lance if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
Perfectly. I shall assume that Isart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise. A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emeric. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinian. We shall be honored to have you with us.
Yay! Estinian gets to come along.
I am glad to be of service.
We have chosen a difficult road, and even should we succeed in winning Isart to our cause, our plans for parley will swiftly come to naught should the Holy See decide to strike first against the Horde. We must petition the Lord Commander's aid ere we set forth. I only hope that Sir Emeric will be willing to muzzle Ishgard's forces on the strength of our vague assurances. Tataru! I would ask that you remain at Fort Tom Manor and inform the Count of our decision. Tell him that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn mean to do all in their power to ensure that Ishgard and her people survive. Oh, excuse me. Yes, sir. Bye, Tartaru. Bye, Estinian. Bye, Alfino. And I have to follow along. Ethernet Shard, Foundation, Forgotten Knight. Speed! Drinking the pain away. Ugh. Temple Knight Guard. You would speak with the Lord Commander. Pray make it quick. Okay. More voice acting.
Defenses of the Outer Ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
Yay, voice acting!
At once, my lord. Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors. And unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Emeric, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Yeah, about that. That's not a good idea to just tell you about it, sorry.
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least. Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the Sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg.
I know, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
I must admit, the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then. Carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
Estinian? I will say this for your plan. It has made keeping secrets from the Holy See seem almost entertaining. Having secured Sir Emmeric's support, we may proceed without fear of a preemptive Ishgardian attack. Which is not to say we can afford to dither. History tells us that the Dravanians will attack as soon as their horde reaches a critical size. Before that happens, we must needs track down and win over the Lady Iceheart, and then locate and parley with Nidhogg. In short, time is against us. If you are ready, Astidian, let us be about our task. Complete! Quest complete! Cutscene? Cutscene! And more voice acting, I hope. Looks like a voice acting cutscene.
Such commotion.
Yay, voice acting!
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
Oh no! Quickly, we should just go and fight them.
So, the dragons are coming.
Yes, and I propose that we just leave the city entirely and go fight in some random field where the dragons have the advantage.
Let them come, in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us. And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
Evil! I knew it! Evil from the beginning.
The Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception? We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution. We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward. And what of Estinian and this warrior of light? They have plans of their own.
How the hell do you know of these plans?
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
I'm sorry, do they just have a bug in the Lord Commander's chambers or something like that? My goodness.
For the glory of King Thornton.
Yo, that's the primal voice box. Alfino, my boy, my lad, my dude. Hey! Wind up Alfino, perfect for international summits, family get-togethers, pre- or post-battle gatherings, or any other occasion where the recapitulation of past occurrences is absolutely, positively necessary. Alfino would see to one final matter before setting forth. Before we set forth, we must needs inform Tataru of our plans. Then I shall await you at St. Renet's Forum. Tell your friend we may be sometime. The road you have chosen is neither short nor easy. Of that I need no reminding. Come, brother. Let us head back to Fort Tom Manor. To Fort Tom Manor. Away! I should lock that. This is Mana Ward, that's Mana Font. Got it. I remember it. Good. It is in my brain case. Commit it to memory, Creed. You got this. Yes, I wish to speak with the short one that is in the house. Hello, small one. Our course is set to Daru. It may be some time before brother and I return to Ishgard. But don't worry, we're totally gonna come back because I'm awesome. And we also have an awesome dude with a spear. Well, just you be careful, alright? Oh, and don't worry about me, I'll be busy listening out for news of our lost friends. If anyone can find them, it is you, Chitaru. Farewell for now. Oh, before you go, you must put this on, Alphino. I made it specially. Here you go. No, I couldn't possibly. Sigh. Very well. New clothes! By the 12, it fits perfectly, and the quality is actually rather good. I'm glad you like it. I've been practicing my needlework while I listen to rumors and the like. A good receptionist is always learning new skills. My thanks, Tartaru. Whatever else awaits me upon the road, I shall not fear the cold. 'Twas the least I could do. Now I must be getting back to the tavern, or I'll never catch up with all the gossip. Best of luck on your journey. Curtsy. Bye-bye. Alright, let's get a go on, Alphino. You have new clothes. Speak with Estinian. Where? In Foundation. Got it. Alphino, my boy, my lad, my dude! This new attire will serve me well in the bitter cold of Kurthus. I shall have to thank Tartaru properly upon our return. Estinian! You have said your farewells, then? Yes, I have. We are ready to depart. I suggest we begin our search for Lady Iceheart without delay. Very well, but you have proven an elusive quarry. Where do you intend to start looking? In the absence of any fresh intelligence on Ysael's movements, I propose we pick up the trail where she was encountered last. The Kurthus Western Highlands. Let us speak with Sir Redwald, was it? As the commander of Falcon's Nest, it is like that he will know if any heretic activity has been reported in the area. Whee! And I can just go through the gate, yes? Please tell me I can just go through the gate. I don't want to have to order a chocobo. You son of a jackwagon. I'm not ordering a chocobo, it takes too long. I'm just gonna teleport there. Yes, it's more expensive, but I spawn up here for an ungodly reason. And it's annoying. There we go. Ooh. Bridge over frozen water. What are you giving? A blue? You have my curiosity. I mean, I unlocked flying, and Grit is muttering something about bridge repairs. Do you have a moment to talk? A short while ago, one of the workers from House Dismal asked me to go and deal with some Mylodons that have been causing trouble. The Black Iron Bridge barely survived the calamity. It's in desperate need of repairs, but the upland Mylodons roam far too close to it. Excuse me, the craftsmen can't work safely. Someone needs to kill them. Excuse me. The Mylodons, that is, not the craftsmen. I'd asked the Dragoons to do it, but they're so busy it'd be weeks before they found the time. I'd do it myself, but there's so many of the beasts that I fear I'd be swarmed and outnumbered. You're a capable man. Would you be so kind as to thin them out somewhat? If you were to kill, say, 3 of them, I think I'd be able to finish off the rest myself. Okay, fair enough. Redwald. Oh, whoops. Well, Master Creed. What business brings you back to Falcon's Nest? Judging by the company you keep, it can be no trifling matter. The Azure Dragoon I know, of course, but I do not believe I have met this young gentleman. Alfino Levieux at your service, and you are not mistaken as to the gravity of our mission, Sir Redwald. As I'm sure you are aware, the Observatorium has warned that the Dravanians gather for another assault. We believe there may yet be a way to avert the coming conflict, but only if we can find the elusive Lady Iceheart. Thus have we come to Falcon's Nest in the hope of acquiring the latest intelligence on the heretics' movements. I see. Then you would be best served by speaking directly to my men. A patrol is due to return from its sweep of the surrounding lands at any moment. You may also wish to question the knights assigned to pick over the remains of the heretic refuge at Gorgona Mills. It is possible they have unearthed information that could be of use to you. Master Creed knows well the place I speak of, for it was he who first discovered it. Let us divide our forces then. I will stay and await the return of the patrol while the two of you visit this refuge. When I have completed my inquiries, I will join you there. A wise use of our time. Come, brother. I'm eager to learn what Sir Redwald's men have found in the heretic's lair. As am I, Alfino. But first, side quests. A mystery illness Redwald is looking for someone to carry out an investigation. Greetings, Master Creed. Thank you again for your earlier help. As it happens, I was hoping to enlist your aid once more. Several of the garrison here have fallen suddenly ill, and with no obvious cause. If it is but a simple cold, then so be it, but I have a feeling there's something more sinister going on. I want to mount an investigation, but I simply do not have the men. If you could gather information from the troops manning the fort, it would be of tremendous assistance. Okay. A mysterious disease. Well, my comrade in arms was complaining of stomach pains after dinner last night, but I merely assumed that the meal disagreed with him. Something to do with the food. Amerisil. You're looking into the soldiers that feel sick of late. As it happens, my brother has been stuck in bed since last night. It's a pity. It was the first time in months that we've been able to share a meal together. Yes, food. The food is having a connection. You want to know about that sickness that's been going around lately? Well, my colleague's been bedridden since dinner last night, and he won't stop moaning about it. I'll admit the soup was pretty flavorless, but he could stand to be a little less dramatic about it. Well-mannered widow. Flower Mill, the widow is gazing mournfully at the bunch of flowers she is carrying. Oh, how do you do there, dearie? Not many people have time to talk to someone like me. I wanted to go and visit my husband's grave, but my back is troubling me dreadfully. Do you have the time to do a kindness for a weary old woman? It would mean the world to me if you could take these flowers to Gorgona Mills and place them on my husband's grave. Okay, lady. Oh, hey, Redwald. Yes, I found the link. It has to do with the food last night. What news of this mysterious illness, Master Creed? It has to do with soup. The soup from last night. I see. So each person that fell sick did so after eating dinner. Every meal served here at Falcon's Nest is prepared, or at least overseen by Nortuel, the head chef. I find it hard to believe he would let something this severe go undetected, but we cannot ignore the facts. Pray ask Nortuel what he has to say about this. Find out whatever you can. We must determine what is behind this. Okay. Nortuel, your cooking sucks. Yes, do you want something? Yes, your cooking is atrocious and making the men sick. Just what are you trying to imply? I take my work very seriously, and I certainly wouldn't do anything to breach the trust of the troops I'm responsible for feeding. I'll admit some folk don't care for my traditional earthen cooking, but the ingredients are of the highest quality. I check them every morning. The only thing I can't vouch for is the wine. I don't drink. Never touch the stuff. Perhaps the wine is the problem. We'll need to check the bottles to be sure, but I've already returned them to the sutler. Quickly go and get them back before he leaves. He should still be at the airship landing. Okay. Mr. Bottleman, I require you to stay a while. I need to check the bottles to see if they're poisoned. Poisoned bottles. Do you hear me? Spirited settler. Looking for wine bottles? The ones from last night will be around here somewhere. Any older than that and they'll already have been collected. Okay. A bottle-filled crate of empty bottles. Speaking of bottles, I have a bottle, a glass bottle that I am reusing to have water in it. Better than constantly buying plastic bottled water every couple of weeks. Just use the tap water. Emerald. Here are the bottles, good sir. Do you have the bottles? Yes, I do. Have some bottles. Bottle-filled crate. Enough wine was stored in this box to render a whole company of knights merry. Or a single knight blind. Marvelous. Let's see if anything smells out of the ordinary. Sniff, sniff. Something is definitely amiss. Only a trained nose like that of an expert chef would be able to pick it out, but this wine has been tampered with. I suggest you take this bottle to Redwald. I'm all but certain that last night's wine is behind the 6 soldiers. Okay. And the quest is complete. Deliver the bottle. The bottles to Redwald. Here you go, Redwald. I have some bottles. Ah, you have returned. Was not able to shed any light on this situation. Yes, it was the wine. Strange smelling bottle. One whiff is all there's need to realize something is slightly off kilter with this bottle's contents. Here you go. What? He thinks the wine caused the sickness. 7 hells, it must have been poisoned. You have my thanks, Master Creed. Now that we know the cause of this illness, there's only one thing left to do. Kill the people responsible! Bad wine. Redwald wants to make the next move in his investigation. We may have confirmed that poison was causing the illness that struck the fort, but there's still one thing left to do. Find those responsible for this reprehensible crime and bring them to justice. Ariane is in charge of logistics here. I suspect that if you show her this bottle, she should be able to tell you where it came from. Okay. Lorianne. Oh, Ariane. Hello there. Is there something I can help you with? Yes, where did this bottle come from? What? The wine that was in this bottle was the cause of the sickness plaguing the fortress. Our record should show where this came from, who handled it, and... Wait... The crate of supplies that you recovered from me previously, the one that had been stolen by heretics, it was full of wine. I'm almost certain that this bottle was in that crate. I'd wager that those heretics poisoned the wine, counting on us recovering it. As a matter of fact, I've been looking into that case lately. It seems that the culprits had accomplices. They've been seen several times at Camp Riversmeet lately. I wouldn't be surprised if they're still looking for another opportunity to poison us. See if you can't press them for any information. Report to Redwall with anything you're able to find out. Okay. Camp Riversmeet, you say? Bridge over frozen water. Search for Ice Heart Flour Mill. Woo! Ah! Oh yes! To the north. I guess it's this thing, right? How do I check this stuff again? The main menu and Aether Currents. Aether Currents and travel. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 from quests, 4 in the overworld. Got it. Compass. A ways to the northwest. Steinbox. So 92 yalms. Damn, dear. I'm level 54. Why do you still want to try to kill me? 629. If I remember correctly, there's a safer path down over here. Here-ish. Yeah. Easy peasy, like. Yeah, nerve server. Suspicious Curthin. Oh, I wonder why he's so suspicious. Ah ha ha! So you found out about the poison and came here looking for answers? Well, give up! The poison is made from dragon venom. There is no antidote. Everyone who drink it will die. And so will you! Oh no! R, Q, AoE. Armor. AoE. Boop. I win. Port to Redwall. Well, that's a completed quest, so I'm actually going to do everything over here first before I do that. Man, ley lines takes a while to recharge, don't it? 60 seconds, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes for mana font. Jeez. These cooldowns, I swear. You know, these are kind of situational, so I kind of want them up there. These aren't situational. Well, Mana Ward isn't situational. Mana Font is kind of like... is a bit of like the... Like the main thing. Like I guess you'd want to like save Mana Font for I guess when a sneak attack is up or something like that. I know it's no longer sneak attack, but everyone knows what I mean when I say sneak attack. The ninja buff. That is a big flower. What are you? Yeti Trap. While the name Yeti Trap implies that the Seedkin is physically capable of actually trapping a full-grown Yeti, it is highly unlikely that even a Lalafel's forearm would fit in the plant's mouth. That does not mean, however, that they should be left roam to free nipping Lalafelan limbs. Ow. Gorgagne holding. Coldwind Battlures. Ice Sprites. Oh yeah, that's right, this thing. To the east. Oh hey, would you look at that? Fantastic. Alfino. Just a simple farmhouse. It makes one wonder what other innocent facades the heretics have chosen to hide behind. Master Greed! Our findings, you say? Well, there's something of a tale there. No sooner had we chanced upon a promising-looking sheaf of letters than we were ambushed from the shadows by great white beasts. It seemed the heretics foresaw our coming and left behind their pets to discourage further investigation. Several of our number were badly wounded. And you cannot carry out your duties until the creatures are slain. We have not the time to wait for reinforcements. Let us deal with these cats ourselves, brother. Okay, you do that, Alfino. I have flowers I need to go put over there. I'm sure you understand. Woo! Unkept gravesite. You know, you'd think these would be absolutely entrenched in snow and ice and rime. But no, they're just there. with just a dusting. I don't know. That doesn't seem right. I think there should be like a lot more snow. Like the snow should be like up here if it never stops and it's always cold, right? Hey, Alfino. Oh dear. The creature took me by surprise. Forgive me. Till my hand stopped shaking, I fear I shall prove more a hindrance than a help. Pray, go on ahead, and when you are certain that the rest of these things have been slain, notify the expedition leader and that it is safe to return. Okay, Alfino, sure thing. Bears. Man Award. E. That was easy. I want my mana back. Ow. Why did I think those were NPCs? Undercloud ley lines. Estinian. My inquiries availed me not. The patrol leader had little to say beyond which of his extremities the frost had bitten the hardest. The beasts are slain, then. My thanks, Master Creed. We may return to our duty without fear of a mauling. I get a little Alfino thingy. Oh, and I also get a black chocobo. Minion guide. Where is he? There he is. In an attempt to secure funding for the financially strapped organization, the Crystal Braves treasurer took it upon himself to have 3,000 crafted and delivered to Rowena's House of Splendors for sale, where they have been collecting dust since. Fantastic. Mount Guide. Black Chocobo, a purebred Ishgardian Black Chocobo, trained from birth by House for Tom Knight, Sir Harshafont, and presented to you in a gesture of true friendship. The bird is slightly more muscular than you expected, and exhibits the strange habit of squatting when left to itself. Bird! Not my bird, though. Bird! Get back out here. Yes, very good. From one heretic to another, the expedition leader has been promising me to aid you in your search for Lady Iceheart. You wish to track down Lady Iceheart, is this not so? The records we discovered ere those beasts mauled my comrades appear to be some manner of correspondence. We had not the luxury of perusing their contents more closely, intent as we were on surviving an onslaught of fang and claw, but I'd wager these epistles contain more than friendly salutations betwixt lonely heretics. My interrogation of the patrol proved fruitless. Either we divine some clue from these letters, or we wander the snowfields and pray that the gods lead us right to Iceheart's door. It was hardly a choice at all. Whee! By the way, where's the next one? 933 yalms to the southwest, somewhere over in this direction. Heretic Epistle. I found the glowy. Only 2 glowies left. Where are the glowies? Oh, there's one. It shines. Heretic Epistle. Fantastic. Alfino, I have found some few of these letters. Let us gather a respectable stack and see what secrets the expedition captain can wring from the collected correspondence. Stidian? Where are these damnable pages? I'd rather battle 2 score Avis than continue this confounded search. Have you recovered much of the heretics' correspondence? Yes, I have. Here I have 3 pages. Heretic Epistle, what appears to be a record of past correspondence held between individuals regarded as heretics by the Holy See. Splendid! Added to the contributions from Master Livier and Sir Estinian, we now have more than a dozen letters. Let's see. What have we here, then? Every one of these pages is a record of the dealings betwixt the Gorgonay Mills heretics and their followers in the Ankh-Afa amphitheater. There are requests for foodstuffs, clothing, and all manner of provisions. Isott's followers must yet inhabit the ruins we had thought abandoned. Direct hit rate, critical hit. Triple saddlebag, critical hit, critical hit. There are requests for food, blah, 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 blah. Sounding out the amphitheater. Alphino seems intent on traveling to the Ankh-Afa amphitheater. The Ankh-Afa amphitheater. The very place where you witnessed the manifestation of the primal Shiva, was it not? If that is our destination, the journey will be long indeed. The amphitheater lies on the other side of a treacherous tract of ice and snow that cannot swiftly be crossed. Then we must place our faith in the Aethernet. As you may recall, our dear friend Moonbrita succeeded in recreating the Ankh-Afa beacon after it had been destroyed by Lady Iceheart. At the time, it was assumed that the resultant Aetherite would only be temporarily viable, but given that the heretics of Gorgonay Mills seems to have been in regular contact with their brethren at the amphitheater, I'll wager it still functions. I suggest we make for the Aetherite within Snowcloak without delay. Correct me if I'm wrong, Estinian, but in the course of mapping the Snowcloak tunnel system, a passage was discovered leading out into the Western Highlands, was it not? Might it be possible for us to reach the Aetherite from this side of the wall? It should. House Durandare posted soldiers at the Western Highlands entrance after the tunnels were cleared, but they will not deny us entry. Fantastic. Shortcut! Speak with Trist Shamble, report to Redwald, report to the Widow. Slay Upland Mylodons. That's right, I have to kill those suckers. Hey, look, an Upland Mylodon. Ley lines. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Hey, got another Thundercloud proc. Give me the Thundercloud. Ah, transpose, fine. And you're gone. Alrighty, the last one. Fire 3! Fool! Give me my mana back. Ah, you're crazy looking, ain't ya? Alrighty, teleport back. Complete all these side quests. Nice! Oh. Wind up a Moogle. That's quaint, ain't it? Well-mannered widow. Thank you ever so much for that, dearie. I'm sure my husband appreciated it. Well, that or he's turning in his grave shouting, "Do it yourself, you lazy hag!" He used to be a great knight under House Durandare, you know. He was tutor to the house's heir, training him in the ways of combat. I was so proud of him having a job like that. And the heir himself was ever such a bright young lad, a genius if ever there was one. But one day the poor boy set out to see the realm, and didn't come back. We never saw him again. After that, my husband wasn't the same. He ended up stepping down from his position and cutting his ties with the nobility. He became a farmer, and started the farm at Gorgonay Mills. I think he just couldn't stand to be reminded of that boy every day he was at House Durandare. That's sad. Complete! Redwald? Greetings, Master Creed. Ariane has already apprised me of the situation. She tells me you might have information regarding the poisonings. Yeah, it's made of dragon venom. I see. So it was the heretics after all. A poison made from dragon venom. This is very bad indeed. We will need to find an antidote as quickly as possible. Ancient wisdom. There is a breed of dragon that breathes deadly poisonous breath. If you were to make a poison by concentrating the toxic component of their breath, it would be almost impossible to formulate an antidote. We have precious little information, Master Creed. Thus I had hoped you might assist us once more. This report describes the symptoms of the poisoned soldiers. Please show it to anyone you think might be able to assist in the formulation of an antidote. I suggest starting with our chef, Norterel. Okay. Norterel? Oh, you're that lad from before. Have you caught the people who poisoned that wine yet? No, but I have this report. Details on the symptoms exhibited by several poisoned soldiers. You know how to get rid of this stuff. I see. So the poison was most likely made from concentrated dragon venom. I don't know a great deal about venomous dragons, but I do remember reading something about poison-breathing dragons in a book of old from before the Calamity. Sadly, I can't remember the specifics. Given how old the book was, perhaps you might be able to find out more from someone knowledgeable about the Sixth Astral Era. Oh, it's like that old dude. Hey! Give me my Aether Current! Why can't I jump over that? Ingrid? You've already killed 3 of them. Thank you ever so much. You're not injured, are you? Here, please take this. It's your cut of the fee for the work. Incidentally, did you happen to see the farm on the far side of the bridge? Those Mylodons have made it difficult to access that area, and the bridge has been left to fall apart. After we repair the bridge, one day we might be able to rebuild that farm. Woo! One step closer to flying bird. Sigyn. Hey. What do you want? Here. Teach me how to make an antidote. Poison made from concentrated dragon venom? Ah, yes. There's a story passed down through the generations in the old village of Falcon's Nest about dragons that breathe poison. Be ye wary the beast with poison breath, whose claws and breath bring naught but certain death. The ancient dragon's noxious mist is born from eating of the poisoned viper's thorn. Thorny viper is a type of toxic brambleweed. This toxin is said to be the source of the dragon's poisonous breath. If we find a creature immune to the thorny viper, we should be able to study this immunity to develop an antidote to the dragon's poison. There's a beast that lives near Gorgonah Mills, the Black Blood Zoo. They say it feeds primarily on the thorny viper. Its blood may hold the key to saving the afflicted soldiers. Take these provisions and travel to Gorgonah Mills. Okay. This is a herb that, when burned, should attract the zoo. When you reach the mill, use this ember and burn the herbs. The scent should draw the beast out of hiding. Slay it and recover its blood. Fantastic. Wolves at the gate! Others belonging to House Durande have been spotted fleeing from a pack of silver wolves which, despite losing over half of its number to the Knight's Steel, remains in pursuit. Knowing the Knights cannot run forever, hurry to the Outriders' aid before their legs fail them. Nah, I'm good. I gotta go cross a bridge. Ow. Ooh, pretty. Northern Lights, even though there are places that are more north than this. Ah! Run away! Whee! Traveling! The most boring part of any MMO ever, just running from one area to the next. is there just a random ice sprite here? Hey, buddy, how you doing? Are you like the only Oh, no, there's another one. There's 2 ice sprites on the bridge. That's neat. Osteronder Knight. Where did you come from? Upland Mylodons have lumbered their way atop the Black Iron Bridge to bathe in the short winter sun and refuse to budge, impeding the progress of supply wains going to and from Falcon's Nest. Drive the beast back so that the deliveries might recommence. Nah, I'm good. I just want to get to the farm. That's all I really want to do. Can I see the farm? Oh, I can see the windmills of the farm from here. Ah, there's the farm. Let's see the clouds. Do 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 do. Organa Holding. Organa Mills. A weird little tower gate thing. Unlit brazier. Herbs. Okay, ember. Unlit brazier, a lit brazier. Fragrant herbs. Sagan has entrusted you with these herbs for reasons better documented in your journal than here. Destination. I wait for the zoo. I sense a hostile presence. Oh no! Ah, damn it. Oh, big damage. Okay, obtained its blood. And it'd actually just be faster to teleport there than try to walk all the way over there. Whee! Not gonna lie, being a black mage is cool. I kill things incredibly fast. Lot better than being a scholar or an astrologian or a white mage where you just put up your dot and then you have to throw like 50 stones at them or something. Zoo living in the far reaches of Eos are known to consume a highly toxic variety of brambleweed known as thorny viper. The plant's toxin collects in the cloudkin's blood, making zoo meat almost as deadly as the zoo itself. Yes, this should do nicely. An antidote may well be possible after all. Do tell! Master Creed, I spied you down here and hurried down, hoping you can inform me of the status of your investigations. Are we any closer to a cure? Well, if it isn't the commander of the reconstruction program. Humph. This young lad here cares about our folklore and culture. He helped recover relics from the buried village of Falcon's Nest. In return, I passed on an ancient legend that was likewise passed down to me by my ancestors. The zoo blood this young man gathered can be used to create an antidote. Take it to your brightest alchemists and have them formulate the cure. If you move quickly, you can still save those poisoned soldiers. Good grief. To think that those old legends could bear the solution to a problem like this. I shall call for the Holy Sea's best alchemists immediately. Master Sagan, we have been so focused on moving forward that we have lost sight of where we have come from. To be frank, I thought you were but a fool who could not let go of the past. But in the light of these events, I have been forced to reconsider. The culture and tradition of Falcon's Nest hold great value. They are truly priceless. If it pleases, Perhaps you might be so kind as to lend us your assistance in an excavation of the village. I can only offer my most sincere apologies for how little we have done to make you feel welcome until now. As you yourself said, Redwald, I can't let go of the past. I understand that everything you've done to protect the people of Ishgard. I can't help but feel that there are issues more deserving of your resources than an archaeological dig. Very well. How might this suit you then? If you ever happen to pass by the fortress of Falcon's Nest, whenever you might happen to stop by our halls, we shall be sure to have a hot bowl of soup waiting for you. In exchange, I ask only that you pass on the legends and stories of the old village of Falcon's Nest, such that we may learn from your knowledge and wisdom. Does that strike you as a better arrangement? Humph. A nice suggestion, I suppose, but I can't stand the taste of your Ishgardian cooking. Your cooks are far too heavy-handed with the salt and spice. If that is your only objection, then you need not worry. Our head chef is a Kurthan man. We troops are always complaining about his Kurthan-style cooking, that his soup is too thin and bland. I suspect it may suit you perfectly. Hey, a Kurthan chef, you say? I may enjoy the food after all. It may be true that Falcon's Nest is no longer a small village, but we are still home to the same people. We still have a responsibility to carry this culture and history on into the future. Though the village itself may be lost to time and snow, we have the opportunity to find a new path to lead these people to peace and prosperity. Carving that path is my charge. Come, let me introduce you to our chef. We can enjoy a bowl of thin Kurthan soup together. You know, speaking of Kurthan soup, I don't know if this counts as Kurthan soup, but I actually have the cookbook, the Final Fantasy XIV cookbook, and I made Sky Builder's stew, and it was delicious. Granted, I might have done the same thing and went a little bit overboard with the black pepper. Oh my goodness. But it did ended up really good. Oh my goodness, I kind of want to make it again. And with that is the end of the stream. Oh my gosh, look at that. We did the thing that we were going to do. We saved Robaun and we set ourselves up for tomorrow's stream where we try the very first dungeon of Heaven's Ward. If you enjoyed your time here, consider doing the viewer things. Follow, share, check out my Twitch panels, and I will see you all again next time. Goodbye!